Our next group is also taking steps to create a similar pathway to success. Joining us now from WCNY in Syracuse, New York, to tell us more is Susan Kennedy and her guest from the organization 100 Black Men of Syracuse. Welcome to American Graduate Day, Susan.
Thank you so much, Mary Alice. It's been a wonderful day, but we've been watching all the other great interviews. Wonderful things happening there and wonderful things happening right here. I'd like you to meet Vincent Love. You're the president of 100 Black Men, the Syracuse chapter, yes. And Anthony Griffin, Alfred University student, made it through high school and all the way into college. So welcome to you both.
Thank you, Susan. Glad to be here.
Thank you. And Anthony, I wanted to start with you because really, you weren't always such a great, focused student. Tell us about the Anthony before.
Well, I was the type of kids that got sent home, sent out of class, parents called, they just couldn't connect with me. I didn't like school. I just didn't want to be there. I didn't see a point of school.
Right, you didn't see the focus. And homework, were you doing your homework?
I mean, I did it when I felt like doing it, basically.
Yeah. And then something changed, Vincent. You met him. What were your impressions of Anthony when you first met him?
Well, Anthony wasn't unlike many of the young men that have come to our organization, and we saw Anthony with a lot of potential, as we see all the young people that we work with. And so we begin the process of just instilling in them some basic life skills, just talking to them to help change their thinking about education and about the potential for their life. And that's what our program really focuses on in the work we do with the young people.
What type of programs were you in, Anthony, and that Vincent, you can tell us too, chime in on, that really turned you around?
Oh, the mentoring program that the 100 Black Men has, bringing in all the different careers, like people that have come in with doctor that work in a hospital, or a lawyer or something like that. Like, I didn't want to get in trouble. I wanted to be like that doctor or that lawyer or that engineer. And I was just questioning myself one day. I was like, how can I do that? How can I get to where that person is? And then the people they brought in, they were kind of like me. Like, they weren't perfect students back then. Like, I was like, I still have a chance. So all I have to do is stop doing what I was doing then and change. That's it. It was
and that's the structure of our program. What our whole focus was is to expose our young people to different people, different possibilities that are out there for them that they may not have thought about at first. And so our organization consists of men from all walks of life. We have some men who are retired, some who are professionals, some who are business owners. And we just get the young men together in a group. We use a group mentoring model. And we'll have 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 of our men who will come in and we hold what we call a mentoring session with the young men. Give them an opportunity to talk with us. We don't just come in and talk to them, but we want to also hear what's going on with them.
So they're learning all about where else you can be and how you can get there. Also specific things, how to dress, right, Anthony?
Yeah, we have to stand up. Like, in every meeting, we have to stand up and introduce ourselves, tell them our name, where we go to school, our age, and our grade, and we have to say it loud and clearly for everyone to hear. We have to stand up straight. If we're going to an event, we have to wear our tie and suit. We have to look professional.
And it's just simple skills like that, teaching them that we know will benefit them later on in life. The sessions that we have with them, the simple exercises that we do with them, having them stand up and talk, is to teach them to be comfortable with public speaking, how to present themselves to people, how do they dress, making eye contact with other people, just giving them the self-confidence to present themselves to others. We know that those are going to be vital skills that they'll need to be successful in life.
And you've been putting those skills to use, Anthony, right? You said to me before the show, you're a leader in your community at college right now.
I mean, one of the RAs actually came up to me and was like, well, you need to quiet down. Like, I'm coming at you, I'm yelling at you, because if you quiet down, everyone else will quiet down. Like, I feel like I'm a leader. I feel like I'm a leader to a lot of people, and I feel like it's because of the 100 Black Men.
Wow, proud papa, it feels like over here, Vincent, right? I mean,
yes, it is. It makes me feel good. All of our members, we feel good when when we can have an influence on young people like Anthony and just get them moving in the right path. And we don't really take credit, because when they come to us, we already see the potential. We know what Anthony and what other young people that we work with are able to do. We just try to give them that incentive, that little bit of push that they need to go out there and have success in life. And it's a good feeling. Anytime that we're able to move somebody in that direction, it's a great feeling.
And go ahead.
Well,
Anthony.
I started in 8th grade, and I actually can feel like the push. I can feel when I started moving in the right direction. Like I didn't have the same teachers every year. Like some teachers left and went to other schools, and some teachers only knew me for a year. And they would be like, "You've changed a lot from last year. You've improved. You're not the same kid I knew last year."
Do you feel like you're the same kid?
I'm definitely not the same kid from 7th or 8th grade. I'm so different. Most of my friends see a difference in how I am. Like, I don't do the same things I used to do.
Describe the student Anthony today.
Student Anthony, I put work before anything. That's basically it. I put work before anything. Like, I would, before going out and having fun, I would try to get my homework done. If not, I would have to. I'm a type of student that needs to step away from the work for a little bit.
Right.
But
work first.
Mostly work first.
I think one of the things that we've tried to do, and what he's describing, is that he has a little better focus now today, because many of our young people, they want to do better, but they really don't know. They don't know what direction to head. They don't know how to get started.
But with your help, they do.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so happy to have you here, and we're so happy to have you all here with us on American Graduate Day. And thank you so much for joining us. Now back to you, Mary Alice.
Thank you, Susan. The volunteers guiding 100 Black men of Syracuse are another example of the legion of American graduate champions all across the country.